आज वीडियो नहीं लेना सोचा बिकॉज कल का हैंगओवर so much video I have pending. Look at my new bag, handbag. It is a shoulder bag come backpack. Now this is the trend, and I have to tell you that it's so much comfortable than holding the handbag. Handbag is nice for its own reasons. It goes with some dresses, and it's comfortable in some occasions, but otherwise everyday walking and all you can't do with handbag, and it's so heavy because it's all the weight is put on one shoulders, while this one is like equally you divide it on each shoulder, right? So this is much better for people who go walking every day. I bought two backpacks. One is a denim one for carrying the things that is up and down every day. That again, when you're living in 4th floor and when you have so many things to be taken every day 3 times, it's always better to use this. So today I'm supposed to make a video. I've not even started editing it, but I'll be doing it probably. But I have another work which I have taken up. So first I have to finish that and then do the video. So first my work has to be done, which I don't think it will take another 1 hour. I'm going to the room. I'll be doing that, and then if time permits I'll edit a video, otherwise tomorrow. Okay, so that's anything has come for me. Let me see Amazon. Independence Day. So I saw this dance practice going on in the school for Independence Day. Now just 5 days more, right? Okay. So finally back in PG. I bought some bel puri. So I was having it and just sitting here doing nothing. This time the coloring is perfect. Look at the color. It will go in next wash. Unlike last time. She did it well. She knows how to do it well. There is a way of doing it, especially if your hair has volume. In the sense, if your hair is thick, you can't do it in easy way. You have to do it in layer. And she did it so well this time. That's why I go to her, because she knows how to do it. So what's up? I've not made a video from so long. Yesterday also I didn't make. Today also I didn't make. So bad, right? So some days are like that. You could be just busy. Even now I'm busy. I'm watching something, but then I thought let me add some clips to that, right? And I have not posted a video also. I'm editing it. Today I will, by 9 o'clock, I will be posting it, okay? I'll upload it to YouTube. So I'm trying to get some peace now, slow down. So many people tell me, especially people who care about me, they tell me slow down, it's important. All the time fast life doesn't work. Slow down and see how peaceful it is. Everything makes sense. And I try to do it, but then most of the time I don't do it. Most of the time I'm like, oh, something else to do. It's like a fast life. Not that I like it. I like to be slow as well sometimes. It makes sense, as they say. So today I'm trying to be slow down. Sorry, the filter is like this. Look at this. This bel puri, my favorite thing to eat. I got it while coming. I have a person from whom I buy it. She makes it so well. So the other things you have to have from there, you can't bring it. Bel puri, yes, you can bring it and mix it and have. Okay, so let me have it. A train is passing by. No, it's just an engine. Not one, twin engines. Okay, so take care. I will make a video tomorrow, definitely. Tomorrow I don't have any plans. In the sense, evening, okay, I will be going probably. Evening I have to go because I get something from outside most of the days. Something reasonably priced and something good for your health. So I go. So I might go tomorrow, but otherwise I have so much of free time. What is this road? I want to one day explore this road. I've never gone to this road, the opposite side. Okay, so one day definitely I'm going to explore that. Okay, let me listen to Modiji's address in the house. That's what I'm doing. So बर्गर से दिखाने से हर एंकल में शायद डिफरेंट हो, क्या मालूम। वहाँ पे क्या होता है रूफ टॉप में हर दिन? क्या करते हैं वो लोग? वो क्या है, ऑफिस है? और हर दिन क्या करते हैं? You remember this feeling when you're going in train and the train slows down? You get a feeling that there's a station coming up, some block is there, something is there. Why is the train slowing down, right? So good evening. What are we going to talk about today? I just finished editing one video. I'm planning to do the next one as well because the time, rather than shortening, it's widening, in fact. Because it's interesting today I was just listening on watching my own videos. Sometimes I do that because it's important. Like there are so many mistakes we make when we make a video, so it's important that once in a while you, at least the latest one before just uploading it, it's important that you listen to it so you know if there are some mistakes or changes that you would like to bring on it the next time when you make the video. So that's the reason I listened to it, and I kind of liked it. In the sense, there was something interesting in that, especially the midnight scene which I had taken in the last video. It's really nice. The night sound is so soothing, right? We hardly ever get to hear that. So it's really nice. So if you have not listened to the night sound, watch my latest video which I just shared. In the sense, by the time I upload this video, I can't say it's latest. One of the old videos, I should say. The one that I made on June 29th and 30th, the last video. You can watch. Otherwise, just go out. I don't know, in cities you would not be able to hear, but no, in outskirts and places like this, you would be able to listen to the night sound, and it's really interesting. So if you can, listen to it, because night has a sound, and the sound doesn't come from the atmosphere as such. It comes from the environment, it comes from the trees that you have, it comes from the creatures that live around, the little and big creatures that are part of our nature. It comes from there. Okay, so listen to that, the night sound, and let me know how it is. Meanwhile, let me think of what we could talk about. Probably let's talk about boredom. Do you ever get bored sometimes? And what do you do to get over boredom? You can talk about that. And what in your idea is boredom, actually? Some people don't know what it is to get bored, and they just use that word and they don't know how to describe it. Even I don't know. I've never described it. So boredom, according to me, is a feeling when you probably, or when you don't feel interested in doing some things. In the sense, it makes you lethargic, and you get a feeling you cannot do it. It's not like you don't have activities to do. Boredom is not like when you also feel it when you're idle, but it need not be the class. You can be active, you can be having so many activities lined up, but still feel bored about some things. You're bored about some situations in life, especially. You're bored of some people, you're bored of some activities, like doing something in particular. So boredom is something we all know what it is like, but we don't know how to describe it. So according to me, it's a state of mind when you don't feel like doing something, but you know that you have to be doing something. That's it. You don't feel like doing some things, but at the same time you know that you have to be doing something, and that is when boredom occurs. Like you have something to watch and you feel bored, you don't want to watch it. That is one thing. You're sitting idle and you feel bored. But if you think about it, there are so many things lined up which you can do, but you don't want to do them because you feel you're bored, right? So that's one way of putting it. And so basically it is that state of mind when you have things to do, but you don't feel like doing it. That's it. That exactly is boredom. Okay? So how do you cope with boredom? When you're bored, what do you do? So what I do usually, even I get bored. At this age, I don't get bored. And when I get bored, I sometimes I cope with it in two ways. One of the ways is to stop thinking about it and get active. Do something else, like if you're bored by watching a movie, probably for some people, if you're bored doing the same things in the same order, routines can make you bored. So what you can do is forget about it for a while, stop doing that, and put all your energy and focus on something else. Do something else, and that helps you cope with boredom. I do that. I change my energy and focus onto something else, which helps me to get over the boredom. Like sometimes you want to talk to someone and you feel bored, so don't force yourself to talk to that person, because it's a state of mind and it can change, and that's the best part of it. So boredom is not like forever. It is not a static state of mind. It can change. You feel bored doing something, that doesn't mean that forever you are bored doing that. No, you will not say that. Always you check on that. Like for a program that you have been watching, you may get bored with it, and after a while when you watch it, maybe you don't feel bored. Boredom is a continuous state of mind, in the sense if you give it a break, it changes. You don't feel bored. So that is one way of coping it, by shifting your mind from that thing which is causing you boredom to something else. That is one way of doing it. Another thing is to get busy. When you're busy, your mind is no longer thinking about what is bothering you, what is boring and what is not. So in the sense, if you're very busy, that is, if you have one activity and after that you have some other activity lined up, so you don't have time to get bored at all. That is one way of doing it. For example, I can tell you that you are bored of washing clothes. Probably you don't want to do it, you're so bored of doing that, but you know that just after that, once you finish that, you have something else to do. So that's it, you have to do it. So best part is go with the first thing that I told. Change your mind from one thing to another. That's the best way of coping it. Don't get stuck to one thought or one activity. just move on from one thing to another, and that helps you cope with boredom. Okay, that's another way of looking at it. So that's about boredom. Everybody gets bored. You know, at some point of time they get bored, and some people probably they don't know what is that. I mean, what is the term used for that? So, because I don't think in regional languages you have that word. You don't have. In English you have the word, but most people use the same word, borrow the same English word and use it in all the other languages. But basically in many of the regional languages that word is not there. Don't you think so? But we do feel that, you know. I don't know how helpless it would be that you are getting bored and you don't know how to say that I'm getting bored. It's a bad thing actually to get bored when you're idle. It's not good at all. It only means that you have to practice being idle, not engaging your mind on something, because that is also a part of your life. If you don't know how to sit idle and not to do anything, that means it's a problem. You have to learn how to do that. That's all. That's what I feel. So if you're just sitting, not having anything to do, whereas usually every other day you have so much to do, you're thinking, oh my god, how am I sitting like this? I have so much to do. You're thinking on that, right? But the thing is, you have to learn how to sit idle. It's a part of life. It's healthy. It's not like we are born to be machines. It's not like that. It is something because that's the way we have designed this world. We have so much to finish every day, so much to attain, so much to accomplish. We can't help it, so we get a bit busy with all these things. But it's not true that we are born to be doing so much. It's not that. So we are basically born to relax, sit back, and also have spare time to do nothing. But because we are so used to this life where we have so much to do every day, we get a feeling that, you know, my eyes are always stuck on clock. When I was in Kerala home, here I don't have a clock. I've not bought it. There's no particular use of it. Many times I thought of it, but there's no nail on the wall, so I thought, no, leave it. It's okay. You can as well manage with the mobile. But the thing is that when there's a clock, all the time my eyes is stuck on the needles, because I know that after this, at this time I have to do this, at this time I have to do this. So it goes, my life runs on the clock every day except today, except probably once in a month when I take an off. On those days I'm not so particular, but it's still, there are so many things which I manage to do just by looking at the clock. And we don't have to be like that. There could be some days which we intentionally keep away from the routine so that you have some free time, you can relax, you don't have to follow the clock, and you must learn how to be idle. So if you get bored sitting idle, I'm not saying forever or a week time you have to do that. Obviously, if you relax for more than 2 days, you start feeling bad about it, because it turns out to be laziness, which is not good for your health at all. So I'm not promoting that. I'm just telling you that if you feel bored when you are not doing anything, just sitting. Sometimes you ask people, what were you doing? I keep asking this question when I make a call. I ask them, what were you doing now? And if I'm texting, I keep asking them, what are you doing? But the thing is, sometimes a man could be doing nothing, and we answer sometimes. Very rarely these days people answer nothing. Most people say what they're doing, and obviously they are doing something. That's a strange part. But sometimes I remember there were instances when people said nothing. I'm like, why? Nothing? Is that an answer? Yeah, it is an answer. I'm not doing anything. It's nice. You must learn how to do nothing. At least once a week. It's a part of life. If we don't know how to cope with that and get bored doing nothing, it's not good. So That's one lecture we could. I have to peel this badam or almonds now, and I'll have it. So that's my wholesome food for tonight because I'm not going out. And then dinner, whatever is there today, okay? Tomorrow I'll go out, not today. So can you hear that? Another train is passing by. More than seeing the train, I love listening to that sound. That sound gives me all the memories, and it helps me imagine things which I love imagining, and that's the reason I like it. It's the sound, not looking at it. Of course looking at it adds to it, but more than seeing the train pass by, it's the sound. That's why I go to railway stations and sit sometimes, because I love that sound. Take care. Intentionally I have stepped out late today because I don't want to go early. Every day I leave at around 4 o'clock, and then I have no idea what to do there because all the shops, everything that you need starts from 6:30. So if you leave at 5:15 like that, it is right time. So on the way I just saw the fountains. They are trying out the fountains at the Mall of Asia, and it was looking so good. So I just took some videos, but by then they switched it off. I guess in 2 months it will be done. October, Navratri, I think it will be done. So I'll go. What day is today? Oh, tomorrow is a special day. You know, there are so many dresses for Independence Day in many shops, but then I'm not buying it. I'm not going anywhere, right? But if you want, if you are working somewhere, but if you have any function tomorrow as such, you can always buy it. There are so many dresses that goes with Independence Day. Okay? So what I was doing while walking, I'm finishing the editing part without even listening to songs because that way I told you I want to get closer. I don't want so much of pending videos. So at least it has to be 15 days. 15 days gap is enough. Now it is 1 month and 15 days. So I'm trying to reduce on that. Did I show you my new backpack? Well, after coming to PG I'll show you. I can't show you myself, right? In the sense it's at the back. So whenever I remove it, I will be able to show you. So when I go to I will show you. Now let me continue to edit it and probably upload it today. Thursday we are going out somewhere. So for the next video I get contents on Thursday. Thursday is the good day to go. Okay. To buy the flag, I just bought a flag, small flag, and a flag that clip what you have. Badge. So many shops are decorated. Indian colors, Indian flags, Indian balloons. I forget I came out today. Happy Independence Day tomorrow. I usually like to come out on such occasions. Like when you come during Christmas, you can see a lot of Christmas decorations. See, it's only 6:15. I told you I have to be here only by 6:30. Still there is 15 more minutes. From there till here it takes 35 minutes to walk. And then from here 15 minutes. So by the time I reach there it will be 6:30. I'm walking very soon. So the next festival that is coming up is Independence Day, which is tomorrow. After that is a Kerala festival, a state festival, Onam. I've been searching for a place where I can, if it is there, I'm not so particular about it. I like some of the dishes which they make for Onam, not all of it, some of them. So if it is available somewhere, there are many restaurants, but most of them are non-veg restaurants, so they usually don't have Onam feast, which is called a Sadhya. It's really humid now these days, you know, weather has changed so much. Though it is occasionally drizzling or raining for just a while, still it is not that humidity is there. While going back probably I'll just show you the shops which are decorated for Independence Day. Okay, if you like it. Nice colors. Indian flag has beautiful color, right? Orange, green. I love the combination of white and a little of blue. So I could show you while doing that. Are you excited about Independence Day? Tomorrow I will wake up early. I usually wake up at 6:10, 6:05. But tomorrow perhaps I would wake up a bit earlier than that. See, be ready for, but then still I won't be ready. Even this shop, I want to see combination, color combination is for Independence Day. Nice dresses, right? Look at that kurta with green. Nice. There's another shop which they had better collection. I like that. Green, white and orange. There they have better collection of Independence Day dresses. Oh yeah, there. I don't know. Look at that. Indian color balloons. So nice. So this is the shop I was talking about. Every shop should actually do something on the occasion. So look at that. Orange, green, but then they don't have white. They're just looking nice. I've never come to this shop. I'm going to come one day. I'm going to see what is here. Nice. This is what I was shopping about. Look at that white, green. Like the combination. What is the lady doing? She's selling drums, I think. She's selling it or I have no idea what she's doing. Suddenly the weather has changed and now you're sweating again. I was telling you that we don't sweat here, right? But now we do sweat. So we do sweat, okay? Which is good in a way. Sweating is good. It's good for your skin. Good for your health. Oh, having this backpack has saved me. It is so much easier than carrying the handbag and making the videos. This is so much better way. Try out. Those who have been carrying handbag, just nowadays, Lena's handbag come this way. It has a shoulder strap, plus you can have it at the back. So many good brands of women's handbag, they have introduced this kind of handbags which can be used both ways. Okay, you can have it in your shoulder or you can put it at the back. How comfortable is that? But I totally support this. I had my own doubts, so now I bought 2 backpacks, one for climbing up and down the PG, which has made my life so much easier, Baba, to tell you. And this one for outside. It's not that I don't like my handbag, I love it. I like that handbag, the color, the texture, everything. But you can't make a video for it. That's all. I'm like, it's not cotton, it's not cotton. Flag means it has to be cotton. But what you get is not cotton. It's polyester. Fine, Kurnikov. Let's show you another shop here. The shops are decorated. What is this? I have no idea. This is a new shop. Something to do with the mobile phone probably. लेट हो रही हूँ मैं यार. तो हम थोड़ा तेज चलेंगे अभी. मुझे करता, बिल्कुल भी कंफर्टेबल होता है। इट्स रियली आई एम टेलिंग यू सो कंफर्टेबल। I need to get a bus quickly. Sometimes you know it takes a lifetime to get to the point, so get a bus. गाड़ी ने स्टार्ट कर लिया तो उसके पास से इतनी पास से आई ना। ओके और भी है, मैं दिखाती हूँ डेकोरेशन। चलते 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 मेरे ये गीत याद रखना, कभी अलविदा इंडिपेंडेंस डे का डेकोरेशन नहीं है ये, अपने आप स्टोर का लाइटिंग ही ऐसा है। They don't have to in particular decorate it because as such it looks like Indian flag color, right? It is not orange, it is red, but it's okay. As soon as we love it, जीवन की ये डगर हम लोग गाएंगे, दुनिया की बुलाते चलते हो गया। अभी यहाँ से 5 मिनट और मुझे पैसे निकालने हैं। एंड so what's the time? It's almost 7. This was expected today. And most of the days it's going to be like this. Okay? Most alternate days like this. Not every day baby, but alternate days. Okay? इस दुकान ने भी सजाया है, बलून्स है उधर, आपको दिखेगा नहीं, अभी अंधेरा हो गया है। तो गाते गाते चलेंगे तो अच्छा लगेगा। कोई और गाना है आपके दिमाग में? कोई गाना चल रहा है अभी? और गाना एक माइक ले लेना चाहिए। माइक में क्या आसानी होती है गाने की। You have to buy a mic and sing, right? अभी रोशनी है, वैसे अंधेरा नहीं है, लेकिन जहाँ पे लाइट होता है ऐसा मालूम होता है जैसे कि अंधेरा हो। अभी अंधेरा नहीं हुआ है, रोशनी है, इट्स ब्राइट। I'll close this because I will take out my 5 rupee coin from the bag. From here to my stop it is 5 rupees. Okay? I'll stop you. Editing नहीं हुआ आज वीडियो, हाथ हो गया है लेकिन पूरा नहीं हुआ, और जल्दबाजी में मैं कर नहीं सकती, पूरा चौपट हो जाएगा। तो मैंने सोचा कि थोड़ा सब्र करते हैं और कल बाकी का एडिटिंग करते हैं, क्योंकि मुझे अभी उसको बहुत छोटा करना है। अभी क्लोज टू 50 मिनट्स है, सॉरी 50 मिनट्स या ऑलमोस्ट 1 आवर है। तो इसको मुझे सारे वीडियोस को मुझे 50, 40, 45 तक लाना चाहिए। उससे ज़्यादा नहीं.